Nope. All right, now my microphone's on. Anyway, guys, welcome back. Happy Thursday. It's November 3rd here. Second to last trading day before the month is over, or the week is over, not the month. And another slow pre-market for sure. It's definitely been a bit of a grind out here lately. I haven't really been able to reel in any nice profits this week, but I am able to maintain green, which is sometimes more than you can ask for on these slower markets. So green Monday, and let me scroll up here again. Tuesday and Wednesday, but all weren't really that big days. Coming out, looking at what's moving right now, we don't really have anything too interesting. BPTS is up 30%, a sub dollar. I'm not too interested in it. We had VRAX pop up, roughly $2 stock, but it's lacking the volume. And I'd say really other than that, there's nothing I'm too interested in. Obviously, right now, most of my focus, look at this, coin below $60, huge. So most of my focus is going to be starting to get these positions, these sizes going on tickers like coin, down 23%. SQ, for example, earnings coming out today as well at 4 p.m. I think we're going to stream again today, this afternoon. It's going to be a little tight because I got a call. Hold on, let me see about this. Let me actually look at the calendar, but I would love to do some streaming today because it's going to get pretty good out there, I'm pretty sure. You're going to be... Today. One sec, I'm just calculating here this meeting with the new time zone. One second, I am almost done here. lot of planning. Review. Create. Okay, so my local time, coin earnings is going to be at 9:30 p.m. SQ earnings is going to be at 9 p.m. I got a call that goes till 9, so there's a good chance I'll be able to switch over as quick as possible and jump on it. So I think we'll be good there. So I think I'll go ahead and try to do it. So at 8:30, Cash Grinder saying it's the jobs report today. So that's exactly what I wanted to jump on now, is talk about those things. At least these slow pre-markets give us a little time for some housekeeping. I guess that's always good. SQ dropping to 53. Oh my God, guys, falling off a cliff. Coin going lower and lower right now. Pre-market, it's below $60. At least it was for a second. I think it just bounced right back above 60. Hit a low of 59.84. My, oh my. So yeah, there was that low. It doesn't even show it on FinViz. On TD Ameritrade, it shows a low of 59.84. S&P gonna be a gap down as well. Let's quickly check Bitcoin here on the 4-hour, maybe quickly. Yeah, so anything below 2,000 is definitely a bit of a red flag. Can I create an alert here? Below, and then I also want to do another alert here, single low for that 180 SMA. So very close. Volatile share price in the past year. Yep. Man, I think SQ is going to be an amazing buy. If we get a dip below 50 or so, there's no way I'm not jumping on these tickers. This is going to be a crazy afternoon today. These tickers are so depreciated, it's insane. It's kind of interesting how these tickers have very different values. Trading at 66% below our estimate fair value. This is crazy. I think they use the DCA model here. I wonder what the valuation is here on... It almost feels like it didn't load properly. I opened so many tabs at once, so sometimes they don't open properly. Huh, although this just seems a bit off. Not sure. If you go to on Coinbase and you look at the financial health, it's insane. These guys are swimming in assets. Short-term assets, 102 billion, guys. That's insane. Including about almost 6 billion in, or at least 5.7 billion in short-term assets like cash. I mean, these very, very healthy companies. Obviously, Square is even healthier, so quite bullish on those situations. Cash Grinders reminding us that at 8:30 the jobs report comes out. Really good to always have attention on those. So here you can see 8:30 a.m. So basically in 28 minutes we're going to get the unemployment report. So probably best not to be long anything when that comes out. That should be quite fun. How are my penguins doing? All right, they're kind of stalling out here at 1.6. Might be a good time to buy a few more unless I really find a reason something's wrong. Dang, that's an insane bet. He says I have a high tolerance for risk. That's ridiculous. Nasdaq 10.5 thousand. Look at these sell-offs yesterday. Nasdaq down 3% yesterday, getting just clobbered. Airbnb down 13%. JP did not say what investors wanted to hear about future rate hikes, sending, stock plummeting. More on that in a second, so we'll see. Airbnb shares did a swan dive yesterday, reporting its most profitable quarter ever the day before. The catch company warned of challenges for the next quarter. Also, that's crazy. Also, you should also be interested here that Airbnb is working on showing you an all-in rate that encompasses all those fees earlier in the booking process. Well, that's good. What's BNB or something? Abnb. So they actually had great earnings, but since they had a negative forecast, they fell off a cliff. Guys, this is buying. These are buying opportunities. Everything we're seeing right now is a buying opportunity. I've been so patient. Look how patient I've been on coin, for example. I sold, took my profits. I waited again. Maybe I'm going to be too early if I buy today, but honestly, I'm not buying at the all-time high, that's for sure. Let's go to the 4-hour on Abnb. Freaking crazy. Everyone disliked that. That's funny. Let's see here. JP announced Central Bank's fourth straight interest rate hike of 75 basis points. He signaled a plan to send investors scrambling for exits. Might be time to lower the size of rate hikes as soon as the next meeting. That's good news. But because inflation is being so stubborn, he also expects to raise rates to a peak level that's higher than anticipated. So they recap smaller hikes, but on aggregated tighter squeeze on the economy. So that's what was crashing the stocks. 13 minutes, guys, before job report comes out. I think we might get some freaking rockets shooting when those earnings come out. So if we get a flash sell-off, I'm probably gonna be buying. We got 22 minutes. So weird how all these trees are like perfectly planted. Kind of freaks me out a little bit. The world's biggest iPhone plant has been locked down. China imposed a 7-day lockdown. That houses the largest iPhone assembly factory. $13 billion over opioids. Isn't that more the problem of the doctors that are prescribing those opioids? I mean, CVS, Walgreens is just where you pick it up. I could be totally wrong, but that was my first thought. Yesterday, let's see. I don't want to get distracted by NFL news right now. Blockbuster. Whoa, this is going to be good. I love these kind of movies. These like documentary movies that are based on real life. Those are always my favorite. I like how they're in the horror section. I used to love going to Blockbuster as a kid. Like pick out a movie or two that you're gonna watch over the next week or that night. It's really good fun. It's funny how times have changed after about 20 years. It's about the cycle. A reasonable estimate for tax senior at Deloitte is between 86 and 161,000. That's a freaking spread and a half. Expected salary 0 to 2 million. An unverified screenshot spurred a 450 billion stock rally in China. What? I don't think I will be able to watch this one. AFIB popping up here a little bit. Let's see what's going on with this ticker. Not bad. Little pops, nothing too crazy. 2.5, critical zone to watch. It's trying here. It has a decent little chunk of volume. Whoops. 10% up. Five-minute hammer. Was 1 millisecond late there on that one. That's fine. All right. Okay, good to see some action coming in. VRAX, guys, let's watch it. Bid's quite strong here. Got to fill at 18. Let's see how well this one holds up. Looking for a break over 22. So far, still some resistance on this one. Gonna stop out for now. Let's see if we can get another fill on it. No, there's the break of 22 I was waiting for. Nice. So unfortunately, I'm a little off on this one. First with my timing, then with my patience. Held the first 30 seconds. Jumping in again on this one. Pulling back a little bit more now. Jumping on at 22. Let's see if we can get another continuation here. Looking for a move over 23 and then back into the highs. Not sure if it's going to hold there. It looks like it is kind of topping out here just a little bit. Cut some. Re-entry at 219. Didn't get my fill though. Looking for 17 to hold and bounce back higher. 17 getting chipped here. Stopping. Possible re-entry at 18. Re-entered at 17. I like the fact that price held. Unfortunately, I wrote a lot of that down. Taking some profits there. Unfortunately, it's not really holding these pops that I'm sizing into. Stopping out. I came in a little bit late on VRAX. Still nice to see a ticker move though. Unfortunately, I was not able to capitalize on it yet. Didn't really want to see 17 crack. That kind of made me a little bit nervous. My initial idea on this one was right. I just came in a hair too late. I like the volume on VRAX though. The volume's really strong. There's an ask stacking there at 220. $219. Found support again. Buying into this move. Faded too quick for me. Stopping out. Dang. My timing is off on VRAX at the moment. So I'm just still using small size, trying to get a little bit better flow. But at the moment, it's just a little bit off on this ticker. I feel you there, Tim. It's nice that we're getting at least a little bit of action here. Right now we're crawling down the former 5 minutes, so I'm not super bullish right now for a new high. Seeing if 9 EMA holds, looking for a quick entry off of that. There we go, 220 needs to chip away a little bit more. Fortunately, we didn't get it. Looking for that possible entry on a chip of 220. Uh, 219's got a lot of support though. Jumped in there. Missed my fill, unfortunately. Nice setup here off the 9 EMA. We got a breakthrough over 21, 22. Not sure if it's ready yet. Cutting some losses. Stopping out. I got one more size here, seeing if we get a pop, but doesn't look like it. Stopping out again. Maybe we'll see a hammer or something like that. If we got a quick pull to like 215, 216, something in this area, that could be kind of interesting. This ticker is really just kind of snoozing on us. Maybe we're going to pop here. 221 though, that ask just keeps piling up. It's a little uncomfortable trying to trade this one. Here we go, possible break. The problem is the 5-minute has just huge resistance around 22, 23. Tough. I don't know. VRAX is not really working for me, unfortunately. We have another 26 or 6 minutes and like 10 cents here. 10 cents. Oh, I think I need a coffee. We got 6 minutes and pretty much exactly now before the job report comes out. So that's really what I'm keeping a close eye on now. I don't really want to trip over myself with VRAX. Just don't find it so, it's not really working for me. So I'll keep an eye out for coin. SQ as well. Abnb, why not? All these tickers are down like 20+% in the last few days. It's crazy. The thing about VRAX is the volume on it is actually quite nice, which makes it quite tempting to want to keep trading. It is breaking higher again. The volume on VRAX is really solid. Wow, look at it go. Somehow my timing on this ticker has been really off. One of the most offs I feel like my timing has been. Really weird. COVID ticker. 2.5 minutes. Two more minutes. Here we go. I think there's a good chance we might see some really big moves any second, or with the offering coming out or the jobs report coming out. I just don't know if it's going to be. I don't really want to buy anything if it's just going to run to the upside. So I'd rather buy some big sell-offs. We'll see what we get. All-time low on SQs at 51.19, at least in recent history. Obviously it goes much lower. 31, for example, is a really good pivot zone. 32. All right, guys, good luck. This feels like the first open today. Thirty seconds. VRAX at 230. SPY at 371. It's going to be a gap down day. And oh, it's quiet. Too quiet. Bitcoin popping higher. Nothing moving yet. SPY crawling up. Well, it doesn't look like this gave us any action. So tomorrow is going to be the real big pop. All right, well, I'm going to be back when something happens. I don't think I'm going to trade VRAX at the moment, but I'll keep an eye on it, and we'll check out the news in a few. chewing right now, but can we get a little bit more continuation out of this ticker? I keep buying it a little bit too high. I've been missing all the moves. Small size now, former 5-minute holding. Had a cut there. It's definitely a tricky ticker for me personally. I'm not even totally sure where the problem is for me. I'm just somehow a little bit late on this one. Maybe I'm distracted. I don't know. I'm looking for two. Let's see if we can get a size here under 30. There's a lot of asks, so no, still finding support. Possible size under 232, but it looks like every time the ask really starts dying off pretty quickly. There's the ask coming down again, so it's crawling down, but now it's getting chipped away. The sellers are still in charge right now. $233. Strong ask there. There's the buyers coming in. There's a bid starting to stack. I feel like buying at 33 feels a little bit high, but started jumping in on it. There's support that came in. Looking for a move over 240. Definitely, ideally back over this 235 critical spot. We need to make a new 5-minute high. It's a little slow here. It should have already broken out. Stopping out. Did hold again. I definitely don't deserve to size up on this ticker just yet. Somehow I just cannot get on the right side of it. It has a little bit of like a delayed everything, so I think that throws me off a little bit. Cutting. So I'm just taking one small scratch after another, just kind of trying to manage my risk at this point, since I somehow can't get into a flow on this ticker. I really feel like it should be ripping over 2.4 but somehow the actual moves on it just take much longer than I anticipate, so my read on it is a little off. Every now and then that happens where I just cannot read a ticker. See 235 getting chipped here. Technically it should continue. Bits crawling up. 237. So slow in that area. It's just, yeah. Now it's popping. Yeah, I don't know. Every now and then I just cannot read a ticker, and so far VRAX is the ticker I just can't read. So it is what it is. I don't want to trip over myself, so I manage my risk on it. Usually if there's a good ticker that I'm in the flow on, you know, boom, 2-3 trades and I'm pretty much made all the money on it. So for me, VRAX is just not it, I guess. I don't know, that's unfortunate. David's wondering, what is the best oil future if you're betting on oil going up in the springtime, spring to summertime? Nice move there on VRAX. So it's popping. So it's just a little bit of a grinder. On the level 2, it's just a grinder. And for me, I have a hard time trading grinders. Because when I trade tickers that do go by my style, they tend to pop really quick and then it's breakout or bailout. So this one is kind of teaching me the wrong lessons right now. And sometimes I just rather not trade those. Although it's the only ticker that's moving, so there's also that. It looks to me Abnb found a little bit of a floor coming in here. Technically, this is a really good buy spot right here. Still pumping, holding that 46 zone. Let's see if we can ride this one into that break over 250. I would like to see, I'm trading such small size right now. Let's see, looking for that possible break of 250. Abnb to get shipped here, and it failed. Stopped out. I mean, it had like a micro breakout, but then it pulled right back again. Very weird, yeah. So very, very weird for me. Seeing if there's anything we missed from earlier. VRAX still trying to pop here over 240, 250. Had a nice macro 1 minute pullback. I don't know if I can keep trading VRAX. Not working out for me. Hopefully some of you guys are nailing this one. I mean, technically it looks perfect. The price action looks perfect. I don't know why I can't trade it. Nice pop there over 2.5. It's kind of the ticker, you just kind of hold a little bit longer. You gotta take a step back, maybe walk out of the room for a second. Over 50%, has a catalyst. 5 minute looks very strong. Daily's good here. VRAX over that critical 2.5 zone. You know, we could run all the way to 3 or so. I mean, it's just picking up steam more and more. Could be a good entry back at 2.5. This was a critical spot we tried to break several times. Could hold here at 252 pretty well. Chip. Let's see if we can get a trade on it. Yo, every time this ticker doesn't let me trade it. I hesitate a little bit. Sometimes I get in too early. It's my read on it is off, but you know, sometimes just sticking around long enough, managing risk, being patient, eventually you get the setup that you're expecting or, you know, waiting for. So it's worth to keep trading for sure, but you just got to manage your risk on it. Yeah, I feel like I totally agree with Omar. You know, finally we have Gapper that's over 50% pre-market. You know, it's been too long, but maybe that's the problem. Just forgot how to trade them. To 8:53 here a.m. Eastern time. Ah, yes, our favorite. That's good. All right, this is by far such a solid tweet. Oh man. How are people so good at these? I got a lot to learn. The tweet of the day for sure. See anything new on SPY or Quiver Quan on Wall Street Bets trending here? Roku and Airbnb, it's kind of new. Nice. Got a small trade on VRAX on the break of 50. That's what I was looking for. It actually went way lower. It was one of those classic wick situations. I like the 5-minute setup, but so far it's not really holding. Seeing a little bit of resistance. See if we can take some profits off the table. Little retest of the 9 EMA. I didn't think it was going to pull back that far. I was thinking, you know, maybe 47 and then it was going to rip back above the 9 EMA. I don't know, guys. This ticker for me is really just tricky. I'll keep trading it and using small size. And once I get into any flow on it, I'll start, you know, sizing up. But for now, this ticker is it's not working for me. Everyone's holding their positions pretty well. Bitcoin at 386 billion market cap. What's Meta up to? Meta down at 42. They dropped 10 places recently, so that's just insane. They're right around the market valuation of Costco. McDonald's at 200 billion. Seems like a better company than Facebook almost. The question is, are we going to get a push today at 9 a.m.? Point number 5, take your profits and move on. Get out. 945. We didn't get any sort of push. Coinbase seems to be really holding around this $60 zone. Airbnb selling off. Guys, I might really start sizing in here today. Like around the market open. Obviously doing some options would probably be the best. I could take on a bit more asset. 24% sell-off. Last time we had a 22% move. We had a pretty big bounce. Here we had 16% move. Overall 30% move. I think today we're gonna get some bottom bounces, possibly market open sell-off. Then we're going to get maybe a little bit of consolidation. I think you want to trade a little bit into these sell-offs because I think tomorrow with the Fed speaking, that might be the real big sell-off. Although, I don't know if anything different is going to happen than we're expecting. I mean, here pretty much already told us what he's going to do. But still, the market just gets super volatile every time JP talks, so it's a little bit weird. So I'm thinking today, quick trades on large caps, and tomorrow re-entering those trades with the intent of holding longer unless there's like a 10-15% green candle, taking profits and then re-entering. I think that's going to be my game plan for these swing trades. So in a nutshell, today quick trades, tomorrow get positions for longer holds. Unless there's a huge rip, take profits and rebuy. I mean, this is insane small cap or large cap sell-offs here. Let's go to SPY quickly. Look at this one again. I mean, this one also had just a ridiculous sell-off. Hasn't bounced yet. 5% sell-off. Huge sell volume too. Look at that. Insane. We haven't seen that kind of sell volume in a really long time. Pretty much this whole year, actually. And that was on a 4-hour. Let's go here is again. Wow. So that one candle here had just an insane amount of rejection. That's really where it all happened. So it was right at the market close. Everything before then, there wasn't a lot of action. So at the market close, then it really dumped. That's insane. Mason calling out Neuro, but I don't see it. It doesn't have enough volume for me. Coin is still in a downtrend. It's gonna be insane today. It's gonna be absolutely insane. So coin, just for reference though, did have a downside of around 40, I think at one point. Yeah, 40.83. So hey, right now we're at 60, so maybe we're going to drop another $20. So that's why I want to be kind of quick today on taking some trades. $9.05 right now. This is almost not even really that important to be focused on small caps today. You know, maybe I'll make 500 if it's a decent day, maybe 1,000 if it's a good day and I size up a little bit more. But ultimately, you can make much more with swing trading today. So that's why I'm looking at large caps. And that's where my focus is going to be today and tomorrow. And then probably Monday too, because like, I don't know how many people are going to want to hold into the weekend. But I think, I don't know like what's going to happen, obviously. But there's a good chance that when the Fed speaks, it's going to fall off a cliff. It's going to pop up, pull back again. Could be a good second entry. And then we might end the day very strong. So we'll see what happens. Patience. They speak tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. So they're just gonna have their fresh coffees made, unemployment comes out. Actually, sorry, I kept saying the Fed speaks. Unemployment rate comes out. I apologize. I said it right probably for like the first 30 minutes, and then the last 30, 45 minutes, I totally started saying Fed speaks. Unemployment rate comes out at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Apologize again for that. And then let's see, on the 10th, so next week, Thursday, core inflation report comes out. Oh man, it's just back-to-back hectics in the markets. $9.08. Part of me already wants to make an espresso, but probably making an espresso for the market open isn't exactly genius. I'll probably look for something closer to like 9:40, 10 o'clock. Look at that. It didn't take very long for VRAX to start moving again. And then it instantly gets a rejection. Oh, poor Polneck. Typed out a whole entire meme just to be late to the show. That reminds me a lot of VRAX. $9.16. Very slow. Coinbase back above $60. Airbnb looks like it found a little bit of a base, popped back up higher as well. SQ also popping up a little bit. Just they're all still in a more or less downwards trend, so you can't really be getting too aggressive on them just yet. Still very, very slow. You get that right, Jim. Pre-market is like as barren as it gets. Oh, there goes coin back down, hitting 59.80. And the other large caps are following it. I want to see some capitulation, guys. I want to see it get real nasty out there. All right, Euro popping up. Let's see if we can get some continuation out of this ticker. Jumping in at 93. Didn't get a fill though. Hammer candle buying this one up, looking for continuation over 2. We've had a few failed moves on this one, so I do want to be a little bit careful there. Cutting some losses at 92, possible rebuy at 93, jumping back in on this one. A little bit slow here on that pop though. Let's see if we can get a break over 2. 70 getting chipped, jumping back in on it here at 70. And looking for that break over 2. It's trying. Good 5-minute initial candle. Just keeps getting rejected. A little bit frustrating there. Watching at 96, possible re-entry. Jumping in on this one at 98, looking for a break over 2. Cutting losses again. Man, today is not my day so far. Tiny losses, pretty much totally, like, not even worth discussing, but I don't care about the P&L. I'm just, you know, a little bit annoyed that for some reason I'm not getting the momentum that I would keep planning for, which is a little bit frustrating. Look at that, I actually have 100 shares left. Should probably stop out of those. Euro's still holding. Try to buy this move. I think that was a little bit premature. I'm actually going to stop out of that one. Whoops, look at that. So I had the right idea of stopping out, but unfortunately I chased this one. And it's, and popped right back up again. I gotta get the door. I can get it. Hello? Hey, one sec. I know. So not the best pre-market for me personally. I'm slightly red here, down 130. Somehow I haven't found any flow in the tickers and myself this morning. Maybe it's a little bit my preoccupation with some of the large caps. I don't know what it is, but either way, it's not so far the day for me, but I'm just keeping small size. Hopefully I'll find something that sticks a little bit, and yeah, hopefully we can clean up a little bit more later. David's wondering if that was the rainbow vacuum salesman. No, just one of the 100 people that like ring the door when I'm in a trade. Mason is all hot about Euro. I mean, there's some opportunity on it, but let's hope we get a little bit more. Ross, Dot's saying Ross is 0 trades for now. Honestly, very smart. I really like VRAX and Euro. Both of these tickers were just no-goes for me so far. I try to trade them, try to get a little bit of pops, but none of them really worked out for me. I'm looking for a open panic. Panic at the open. Another minute and 15 seconds before the market opens. Time of force day. Start sorting by dollar volume. Looking at Nero and VRAC, I got them on my second screen as well, but you know, it's a little slow. We'll see if we can capitalize on any of these stickers. Since it was a really slow pre-market, I'm hoping for a better market open. Corey's watching Tesla at the open. Ooh, coin just broke even lower. It's already having a big sell-off. Oh, this is exciting. Good luck, everyone. Wow, there goes coin. Falls off a cliff to 459 really fast. Watching Neuro and VRAX. Possible move on Neuro over 206. That's what I'm waiting for. Bids, looking for that bid to start stacking. No, I'm not really getting that support. 198, finding a little bit of support. Coinbase breaking all my... Coinbase just broke all my support levels. BYND as well. Support came in. No. On Euro, I keep thinking support's coming in, but it's not. That was a lot of sell at the open there on Euro. Looks a little bit beat, if you ask me. Small hammer candle though. Let's go to SQ. This one's actually holding pretty okay. Coin, Abnb. Wow, coin's still falling off a cliff. Big sell-off there. This is what we were hoping for. Already 26%, 22% respectively. 17. This ticker's gonna bounce. I'm not super worried about catching a falling knife because I'm trading the spot price and I'm easily comfortable holding this one overnight. I would cut my losses though, depending on the price action. But if it's just choppy, then I'd probably keep holding. SPY selling off as well. Don't really see any small caps I want to get so aggressive on, so. SQ held really well. Coin popped back up. See, we get a low entry on coin. It's a nice bounce so far. Kind of feels like there's a little bit of a possible reversal going on. Nice bounce there on Abnb. Let's see if we can get that move over 54. Coin, I got a small fill on this one. I'm just going to take some profits. SQ still selling off here. Closing out my SQ position. Small loss there. Let's go back to coin. Was never able to close out my coin position. So, leaving it at that. It looks like there's going to be a little bit more sell pressure coming in. So I'll keep an eye on these tickers. Nice, there's a pop on coin. Really good to see that. All right, so I'm still waiting for overall entries on these tickers to start sizing in. SQ popped back down, Airbnb popped down. Coin popped down for a second, but actually ended up retracing. So I was kind of thinking, you know, here's that continued sell-off. So I'm going to give them a little bit more time and prep for a size on them. Neuro, VRAX, all of which aren't really doing anything right now. Definitely large cap day. There's that sell-off on SQ. Hoping we get a more proper break on this one. light volume up here on coin makes it a little bit sketchy to want to trade it. Back in on SQ. I gotta say, the open's actually holding much better than I expected. So I'll probably start filling in some of these positions and look to just trade the range today on some of these large caps. And again, possible swing trade entries here. Bought Airbnb, SQ, and coin. All these are swing trade positions. The morning panic held a lot better than I was expecting. Nice pop there on coin. I was thinking we'd maybe get a little bit bigger size on it. SQ slightly back green on the day. Coin still ripping. See if we can buy average into this winner a little bit here. Slightly red on Abnb. This one still has a little bit more downside to go for sure. Wow, big pop. So nice $500 win on coin. Let's see how much more this one's gonna go. A lot of resistance around 60. I'm not really sure if we're gonna break into the 61 territory just yet. New minute popping up. Looking for that possible break over 61. I'm not sure if we're going to get it, but I think it's going to be worth holding. Any pullback here, I'd be happy to size into. I'm not sure if we'll even get like a series pullback like this. Nice move higher here on SQ. One more size on it. VRAX is actually moving back up. Bigger pullback on SQ than I was expecting. Got about a full size on this one. This one, earnings are going to be coming out today. I don't really want to hold into earnings, so we'll see how we want to manage this position. I missed my second fill on coin just now, unfortunately. Sized into coin one last time. SQ sized into one last time, and Airbnb accumulated the floor here a little bit. One size. I might do another 50 shares on this one and look to keep holding. Polnek is saying, do you have a video on active trade ladder you used to trade? No, I don't think I have a video on my active trade ladder, but what are you looking for specifically? I feel like I show everything in my live trading, so I'm not even really sure what I can add. SPY having another dip. Classic crayon attack. We could do a little bit of options trading on the SPY. We go back to the daily right now. You can see there was a gap down on the SPY. You got to be careful. And what I was talking about initially was the fact that yesterday we had one of our biggest sell volume candles right here, which is just absolutely crazy. So we'll see how today performs. I like the fact that we got a little bit of a morning panic. I was able to size into some of these swing trades. If we get a hard rally at the open or around 10 o'clock, I'll probably end up closing some of these positions. I think we're going to be stuck in a little bit of a range. I don't think we see a reversal coming in just yet. And then kind of go from there. So not a lot of day trading today, just sizing into positions overall. Technically, this is a bear flag here, so this should break lower. But we've seen this chop action on the SPY quite a lot. It's a little bit hard to trade this action, so I don't like over trading my swing trade positions. I kind of like just accumulating them and setting them with like a multi-day horizon. Omar says no trade for me yet. Yeah, that's how I feel. No trades for me yet either after the open. I was, in terms of day trading, I was looking at VRAX. I was hoping maybe we'll get a little bit of action on that one. I was hoping, you know, Abnb, I mean, not Airbnb, where is it? Neuro was going to pop back above VWAP so I could trade it, but this one got stuck. So for me, it's, unless I find a ticker to start trading, it's a small red day for me in terms of day trading. So we'll see what happens. Looks like my last entry in coin was maybe a bit premature. It was a really nice strong breakout, decent volume, but we didn't get that reversal just yet. So maybe that last entry was a little bit high, but overall my average size is under $60, and that is what I've been waiting for the last 4 days, or was it 3 days? Either way, been waiting for that entry for a really long time. So now it's really just sitting on my hands. Hoping we'll get a little bit more action. I'm still waiting for a small cap to pop up. I mean, this happened Tuesday and Wednesday, where nothing was happening all morning, and then it was like I think Tuesday was at 9:40, and then Wednesday was like somewhere around 10 o'clock. Boom, we finally got the small cap, and then I started trading it, and that was really nice. Got a little bit more aggressive, but today I feel like there's so much macro and so much large cap, more than Tuesday and Wednesday, that maybe it's going to take a little bit longer for us to get some sort of action. I guess we'll see what happens. Well, it's not the most exciting day for live trading. It's really just more like sitting and waiting and not tripping over yourself. DBGI popping up from Mason. DBGI. It's actually not too bad. It is crawling up here. Maybe we'll get a few day trades on it after all. Nice breakout there. 9.5 showing some signs of support. Put a low limit order in just prematurely. They have a 99% split coming up. What is that? I've never even seen that. Small entry on this one. Looking for a little bit of continuation off the top here. Very tiny small size. It is a sub dollar. I typically trade these quite reserved. Looking for that move to 10 cents. Let's see if we get a pop here. Still very small position size. I haven't traded this small share size. I don't even remember the last time, to be honest. Looking for that move over 10 cents. Taking a little bit longer than one would hope for. Crawling down the backside a little bit here still. 1.8 was a nice little pop that we got. My share size is like $500 right now, so basically eliminated any risk. Just reducing share size on this one, just kind of seeing how it flows. Obviously, you got to zoom out a little bit on these kind of tickers. Still selling off here. Wow, for the fact that I have such a small position size, I still took like a $20 loss. So, broke, didn't hold. Whoa. All right, so cutting out less of the position there, $33 loss. That's unfortunate. Oh well, I think it was worth it. Get a little stab at one of these sub dollars. We haven't traded sub dollar in God knows how long. Maybe 3 years. So always a good reminder why I usually don't touch these tickers. They don't really make sense to me. All right, the waiting game continues here. Take care, Mark. It is probably one of the slower opens we've really experienced here. Slower pre-markets and slower opens. It's just a macro season right now, so that's really what it is. Let me just organize this a little bit. Move to group, and I'll keep track of the swing trades with you guys, obviously, through all the streams. But I traded Neuro, VRAX, and DBGI. I'm right on all three. It's just one of those red days where I couldn't really do anything right. So across the board, I'm down $160 today. Very, very small red day. Hopefully we'll get a little bit more action maybe tomorrow. I would love to see that. Otherwise, I'll be sitting on my hands. I think tonight, so around 9 to 10, I want to do a little bit of live streaming. I want to keep a track on these large caps. I want to watch the Coinbase earnings. If my call goes too long today, because I have a pretty big meeting tonight, if that one takes too long, I won't be streaming, but I'll go ahead and schedule the stream so we can all at least have a chat room, and maybe, well, obviously the chat room is Discord, but that way, if I am ready, I can just jump on that. John says live streaming can distract you. Yeah, for sure. Live streaming can be very distracting. That's oftentimes why I don't read the chat room so much. So oftentimes if I'm in a trade or if I'm actively trading, like today, I didn't really do any trading. So I was able to chat with you guys very easily, very conveniently. But usually when I'm glued to a front side or I'm actively trading a ticker, I no longer look at the chat. I'll actually hide it from my screen because you're absolutely right. Live streaming can be very, very distracting. Cheers, Omar. Wow, do you guys just see what happened to the SPY? It just had a nice little pop. Like a 4% pop and then a quick drop. So this one's continuing its descent here. So I guess we'll probably be seeing this one sell off a little bit more today. Don't really see a reversal on this one just yet, but you never know. Things get a little bit choppy. See, it's right back at it. Super hard to, for me, this is not like my favorite kind of trading. That's why I'm sizing into swing trades and I don't want to over trade my positions. Let's quickly check a few more things here today. Let's do a quick little review of what we were trading. SPY just had a big pop. I'm a little disappointed we didn't get like a 10 o'clock runner. I thought DBGI was going to be that 10 o'clock runner, but unfortunately, no. Last few days, we were always saved by that last ticker that just decided to start running out of nowhere. Today, not the case. VRAX being called out. It's trying for a possible break of VWAP. Well, let's see if we get anything in the next few minutes here. I'm still going to be around for at least 10 minutes or so. And if that happens, I would love to jump in on something. Day trading Momo. What's my average on coin, by the way? 59.35. Boom! I love that. That makes me so happy. I could have just sized in full size here, but I was thinking originally, okay, I'll do the starter size. I thought we were gonna sell off again, but it popped up, and I was like, all right, well, it looks like there's continuation, so I sized in here one more time, and if we ran over 61, I was gonna close this one with the intent of rebuying. But yeah, that's fine. Don't want to overtrade these positions. I do want to take a little screenshot here, though, of this one. Since I did actually do one very small day trade here on coin. Nice. Be right back, guys. Or actually, wait. Let me finish something, and then I'll be right back. All right, I will be right back. Actually, I'll leave the screen open. What coin's up to? gotta turn the volume on. All right, guys, I'm back here. I made an espresso, but I had a little chat in between. Sorry, I was gone a little bit longer than I expected. Let's quickly see if the tickers that I traded, how they kind of turned out. So I traded Nero, for example, today. Man, what a disaster. Look at this ticker. There is literally nothing worth day trading today. Well, maybe VRAC. I don't want to lie. Like there was opportunities. I just sucked at trading VRAC. So Nero, let's document this one. I don't know. I took a stab at it really, and then now it just failed. It wasn't really anything worth talking about. I even got shaken out on this one. So nothing really too interesting. Coin, back out of coin. DBGI, this is the sub dollar that we traded very quickly. Look at that. I actually ended up stopping out at 89. Not a really great, actually not that bad either. Could have been much worse. I don't really trade sub dollars, and this is like sub 10 cents. It was the only ticker that was really moving small cap wise, so I figured let's take a stab at it. Maybe this is the one, because like I was saying before, we've been getting a lot of like post 10 o'clock moves that, you know, actually end up being exactly what we were waiting for the whole time. Chart pattern, everything was looking really nice, but it failed. Yeah, I took a 6% loss on this one, but I just had mega small share size, so it literally didn't even matter. But that's why I do a small share size on new tickers, guys. It's pretty much that simple. If you're not on a flow on a ticker, if you don't have a buffer, the easiest way to manage your risk is just not trade big size until you've basically proven that you can handle it, or that there's a reason for it. There's a ticker, there's a setup, there's flow, there's something. Man, looking back at VRAX, I gotta say, man, I don't know. I did some really disappointing trading on this one. I mean, 5 minute was pretty on point. 1 minute looks amazing, but somehow I'm not nailing it. Every now and then you just have one of those tickers that you just cannot get on the flow on. And this was it for me. IBY is asking about Snap. Nice, John. Up 220 on VRAX. Nice work. What's the ticker? Is it Snap? I remember it was something like very classic. To be honest, I don't really know much about Snapchat in terms of analytics or financials, in terms of what the company's actually up to, and really terms of anything about the company. I've never been a big fan of Snapchat. I've never really used it. I don't get it. I don't understand why they don't try to sell their company to a competitor. It just seems like one of those companies that could just die and nobody would care. So I don't like, for me, Coinbase, Square, Airbnb, I've used all of them. I get it. The financials are mind-blowingly amazing, and I feel really comfortable holding them for like multiple months. So for me, they're great swing trade candidates, and they're all super depreciated. So I don't really think about it so much of like, wow, this is very dangerous to hold this company. I mean, obviously there's always going to be risk, and there's always going to be unforeseeable events, but at least I understand, you know, the companies that I'm investing in. When it comes to Snap, I really don't get it. You know, is there a chance that there's just going to be a huge, like 100% bounce back to like, let's say $17 where there's former resistance? Sure, maybe. But if this ticker just kept selling off every day, I would have very little confidence in holding that position. So I don't know. If it's a company that you know, you enjoy, you like, you get their financials, they look good, you know, go for it. But for me, it's a no-go. So really quickly here, my stats for the day, I'm down $145. Wait a second, something's not right here. Oh, you know what's not right is the fact that coin, I had a very small win on this one. So that's kind of messing up the calculation. So that's why there's a little bit of a discrepancy here. It's this pretty much $14.86. So yeah, small red day here, down $160. I was down about $900 on my swing trades, and now I'm back to break even on my swing trades. So it looks like things are turning around a little bit. I was thinking about sizing a little bit more on Airbnb. I only have a 10,000 roughly, or $9.3 thousand position size, so not really that big, but we'll see. So yeah, that's pretty much the game plan here. It's just kind of waiting. Cheers, guys. So I guess I'll see everyone today at 9:30ish. I'll try to wrap up that meeting as quick as possible, run out if that's what it takes. And yeah, then we'll be looking for some coins earnings. We'll talk about Square's earnings. We'll talk about Airbnb. We'll talk about the SPY. Tomorrow morning, we got unemployment rate coming out at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's going to be a little bit hectic. A lot going on for sure. Sweet. See you guys then. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Like always, guys, stay safe and make some awesome trades. Ciao, ciao.